Greetings and salutations, Earthlings. Zube here, and I'm going to be doing a random collective reading. If you are interested in a personal reading, astrology, or tarot, my information is down below. Also, please feel free to like or subscribe. Let me fix that. If you like what you see here, this one is not, yeah, it's smoking. It's smoking. What is the message today? I'm not really coming in with anything to start with. Except for that things are frazzled a bit. And I feel like we need a bit of a pep talk, you know. If all of my readings are timeless, if you are watching this on Valentine's Day, hi, happy Valentine's Day. But if this reading does not resonate with you, then feel free to peruse my others. Did I say that already? Yeah. There's a lot. I'm going through this shit too, you know, and it's funny because here's the Six of Swords. And I was talking about this card yesterday, and it's really weird how my readings seem to do that. Like they follow from one day to the next. But this is our internal energy. So we have the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is moving away from the drama, going to a place of peace. I point out, like, there's still, the swords are a painful journey, and they're swords, they cut, you know, like wands. I mean, you could start somebody on fire, bonk them over the head, but I mean, swords like kill. And in the tarot, the swords represent air, which is our mind, and that's like our biggest enemy sometimes. So they're carrying their past struggles with them, but they're moving towards somewhere that looks more peaceful. The colors are still kind of a muted tone. You can see the water back here is choppy, and that looks a little bit calmer. So they're coming away from a little bit of chaos, and the sun is not like shining, just, you know, it's not bright and sunny, but there's the promise of some peace once they get where they're going. The Six of Swords is about healing, finding quiet, and that's what's within us. The Queen of Cups. That came out yesterday as well. She's been coming out. I have cards that like stalk me sometimes. The Queen of Cups, that's reflecting on her emotion. She's a mystic. She's intuitive, being in your feels. We can be overly in our feels, but they're external to us. So this could also be finding someone who is a compassionate friend that we can connect to and move towards. That's interesting. In the boat, it's moving towards her. For being reflective. What does God see? Yeah. Yeah. Tower. Where are you? My phone. Tower card. I love this card. So the tower is anything with a faulty foundation crumbling. All right. Maybe that's what we're moving away from. And God sees the tower. Like maybe he's throwing it. He's like, if something is not working and you have not been listening, or the people around you have not been listening, and this is a collective reading, God's good coming in like, I'm going to knock that shit down. I'm knocking that down, knocking that down. We just had Mars conjunct Pluto yesterday. You know, just things are falling apart. Some things are falling apart. I see it. I'm sure you see it. And maybe even if it's not your things, like it's still happening. But I love how in this card, there are two characters. And this one was probably really attached, really like, just, yeah, my life is always going to go like my life always goes, you know, and just completely identified with the experience of being in this cool tower that they thought they were going to be in for a while. So they were caught unawares when the tower was struck by lightning, and they fell out backwards, and they're like, ugh. And then you have this guy who at least sees the ground, right? He's like, okay, how am I going to land and roll out of this? And this is it, like the more spiritually aware we come, people who know about the tarot cards, sometimes when they see the tower, it's like, well, but where are you on the like attachment, detachment? I prefer unattached scale. Like if we don't over identify with things or labels or jobs or whatever, then we become more and more like this guy. Fuck, we might already like been on the first floor. Actually, that might be worse. Anyway, yeah, because you could get out quicker. But the more you become like this guy and you're like, all right, here it comes. I see the ground coming. I'm going to roll out of this. I'm going to fall right. I know how to fall because I'm not overly attached and I'm sort of prepared for anything. Like I'm not blinded by life so much anymore. That was a lot of explanation for that card, but I felt like going into it. Let's clarify it. Oh, and then I'm going to grab a deck and ask like, well, what's crumbling? Yeah, 5 of Wands. It's kind of hairy. This is like competition, arguing, fighting. 5s are always conflict. It can be, and that was to clarify the tower. Like maybe people are, pushing people down to get out first, or people are trying to stay and they're blocking the exits. Like it's just chaos. So what is crumbling? What is crumbling? Who do I want to ask that? Oh, I want to ask these guys. Let's see. I don't use this deck very often. It's kind of weird, but we'll see what we come up with. And I'm going to pick 3 for what is crumbling. What is crumbling? Well, reunion. So relationships. That is a reunion though. So it could be that we've like met someone or met a situation or become maybe an idea, left and then came back to us, like a situation or something that we thought was not going to happen. And so that's causing a disruption in the status quo. It could have to do with relationships. But a reunion, something is like returning. Something is like, oh, wait, I never thought that would happen. And then it comes back and you're like, fuck. I mean, great, but hold on. Now things are complicated and they weren't complicated. Foe. Maybe if your foes are crumbling, that would be nice, wouldn't it? So, but it could be that we're just having battles with people, like battles with enemies. Like I said, the Mars conjunct Pluto thing. There's a lot of that going on. One more. Haters. We got haters hating and death. Death is endings, and there, who knows if somebody has like a death going on in their life, but that can cause a tower no matter, what. But yeah, things ending, people popping back up, people or situations popping back up that just like disrupt the status quo, and foes. So let me grab some. Oh, I want to do this one. I don't know why, but it's been looking at me since I sat down here. This one. Okay. What are these even? Archangel Oracle cards. I think find your peace where you can. Sorry, mind in the gutter. But PEACE. Not right. Not right. All is well. All is well. And courage. See, look. Yeah, we're going through something. Archangel Jeremiel. Everything is happening exactly as it is supposed to. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand. And courage. Archangel Ariel. Be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. So look. That's kind of wild. What is this one? Make sure you can't read this shit. It's my journal. Thought I wrote something like that in my journal today. I know I am exactly where I need to be at each and every moment. All is well. It was kind of a theme that was interwoven. When I step out of the story in my mind, it gives me perspective. It's okay to be in my struggle, and it's good to step out and gain perspective. These are all lessons. I'm also on earth to learn. I don't know, but be courageous. Things may be ending. There may be chaos like around, but I gotta check and see if something's going on with my Mercury today because I can't fucking talk. But steer yourself towards peace. I'm gonna pull out and I'm gonna grab an oracle. I love that those two came out together though. It's like all is well and courage. And that to me feels like the Tower card. It's this guy. Like, okay, I'm gonna be all right. I'm gonna be all right. And there's a time to like stand up for what you believe in. If you're backed into a corner, but this does feel like a period of pause at the moment. I almost said retreat, but I don't want to say that because I don't think we're necessarily retreating, but I think we are pausing. Battle of the Blues and celebration. Battle of the Blues. Take steps toward positive change. Look at that's the Six of Swords. She even has a sword there. And celebration, let go and have fun. You know, I have had that deck for like 6 years now, and I don't think I've ever pulled this card. I don't know what that says about me, but let go and have fun. Take a step towards positive change. Don't dwell. This is what's in front of us, and we're reflecting on the past. That can be hard sometimes, but we want to we'll always carry our story with us, but it's like when I was writing in my journal, stepping back and realizing that everybody has a story. I don't feel done. Final words, final words. Dream. Follow your yearning for the deep blue sea. Look, Why are they being so weird? They're being very coy today, these cards. Follow your yearning for the deep blue sea. But yeah, this is like, find some peace. Maybe some of you really do need to go out on a boat. I don't know. Protection. And that's about aquamarine. Keep some aquamarine close. Mermaids' tears have been known to create these precious gems. But protection, like I was saying, I think we are pausing. I didn't want to use the word retreat, but like draw back a little bit, draw back into yourself. It was kind of like that in a reading we had the other day. And dance. Yeah. They're like, what does that one say? Take inspiration from the moonlight dancing on the surface of the sea. Look, I'm not going to lie. These are mermaid cards. So, of course, they're talking about the sea, but still, watch the moonlight dancing or dance. You are protected. Get it, some kind of talisman or crystal or whatever that makes you feel safe and protected. Withdraw, and even if withdraw only means your energy, like pull back your energy a little bit. Observe your story instead of like being full throttle in it all the time. Anyway, but yeah, we might have enemies fucking with us, dealing with things that are ending, that are shaking the roots or the foundations of something. And reunions, something's coming back up again for some people. I'm seeing that those three is like a not for everybody, but I gotta go. I hope you have a great day on earth. Thank you for stopping by. Peace. Namaste.